she doesn't like you, and sometimes the issue is not you, right? But how you present yourself. So funny enough, you don't say you have an interview and you don't say I'm gonna go to the interview with PJs or joggers just because I want to be myself, right? I want to be comfortable. You go very prepared. You go like you're ready to get it right. I want this job from you. So you go prepared, you go in your best suit and everything. And crazy enough and funny enough, the same applies. A lot of you guys say you want to be yourself, and there's nothing wrong with being yourself. But you have to present yourself in the best possible way, right? And funny enough, like people that go for interviews or people that get interviewed sometimes may not be the most skilled that get interviewed, right? But it's how he was able to present himself, how he was able to get his act together, how he was able to know that, say, I may not be the most skilled, but I should communicate in the best way so as to get the gig, and it applies to life and it applies to everything. Same goes to what I'm trying to talk about today, right? A lot of you guys be like, I want her to like me for me. If she can't like me for me, then go. And crazy enough, I don't know, man, but maybe you just keep thinking whoever likes you for you, right? But the honest truth, and I'm telling you, man to man, the honest truth is that how you present yourself matters a lot. How you pass across your message matters a lot. It's simple, how are you, from so people can hold different weights. Some could say how are you and you'll get very positive feedback, and some could say how are you and you could get very negative feedback. But what makes both of them stand out is how you present yourself, how you pass the message around, right? And honestly, one of the things I want to talk about today is just comporting yourself when relating with girls, comporting yourself when texting babes, comporting yourself when presenting yourself in the best way possible, right? And a lot of you lack that. And one of the videos I did, I saw some feedbacks and all. And honestly, today I just wanted to kind of touch some parts in it and how you can put yourself in the best way possible to get the best outcome possible, right? You get me? So honestly, my own experience, obviously I wouldn't say obviously I grew up having some issues, but I wouldn't say I had a lot of issues with girls, just because from a young age I was ready to learn how to present myself in the best way possible, how to be the best version of myself in terms of communicating with girls. And funny enough, that's why when I'm talking to some girls, be like, how do you just say it? Because they be like, how are we having a funny ass conversation? How are we having a conversation and just switch it up to this, and they'll be laughing, like, get that kind of thing. So I've been able to kind of master how to present myself in public, and this is not a thing of pride, but just to give you guys some insights on how I've been able to work towards mine, right? And how you can do that with any conversation, right? And how you can present yourself in the best way possible. And one of the things that I would say a lot of you guys, first of all, a lot of you guys lack is you don't know how to communicate a lot. And I think I've said it in one of my videos before, because communication is something that you don't just say you have it. You don't just say you know how to drive without not driving regularly, or you don't learn a manual, right, or a shift, right, you get what I mean, and you say you've learned it and that's like the final, you just know it. The more you keep driving manuals, the more you keep driving more often, you get better, and that's the same way it goes for communication. So first of all, one of the best things, or one of the top things that's helped me is I kind of communicate wherever I am, and it doesn't mean like I'm the loudest person, but when it's needed, right, when you just know that, okay, a good conversation could go here, right? I know I said that's one of the first things that helps you to present yourself. So like if you're going for an interview, you practice a lot, right? You do like you are talking to an HR or talking to an interviewer. Okay, if they ask you a question, you keep practicing, right? And so when you talk to women, when you talk to babes, when you talk to this girl you like, you don't stumble on your words. You know the best words to use, right? You know, like, okay, she looks like she's from this place, or she looks something, right? You just use all those few points out. So you kind of present yourself in a very good way. Doesn't mean that's not it, but that's just a side of you. You want to be like the first impression, right? And honestly, that helps you a lot in your communication with anyone, right? And so that's one of the first things that I feel like has helped me in terms of presenting myself well when I'm talking to girls or when I'm talking to babes. I've already mastered the art of knowing how to talk. Even, and I'm not saying this now for you to use it for evil. Even babes I don't like, I don't find attractive, I still talk to them, try to flirt with them jokingly, just to get out of my system. And I know it may sound very wicked, but it kind of helps, because you don't want anything in return. This is not your type, like you're not really expectant, so it gives you that levity to just joke around, not to take things so deeply, not to take things so lightly, right? And that kind of helps your game a lot, and that's helped me a lot. So first of all, as I said earlier in the beginning, that it's not about the issue is not about you. It's just how you present yourself, and that's why she doesn't like it, right? So present yourself in the best way possible. Talk, flirt, joking, like don't take things to heart, right? And that's one of the first things that's helped me. I feel like also for me, I when I'm talking to women, I know it may sound very contradicting, but when I say things, I kind of know how the feedback is going to play. And so I already say things in a way that I'm going to get the desired feedback I want. So for example, if I'm talking, let me just give you a very random example. If I ask someone, like, let's just say it's general, do you speak French? I know she may be French, right? Or she's from Paris or something. And I said, do you speak French? And she probably says, oh yeah, I do. So I knew she's from, okay, let me run it back. I know you're from Paris, right? I just want to ask you, do you speak French? But the reason why I'm asking you, do you speak French, is so that I will use that point to ask you another question. So funny enough, I will be like, do you speak French? Okay, I would love you to say, I like me in French, or just some funny ass phrase that refers to me. So it kind of puts work on you, right? And it's very funny. So in my head, I've already planned that, okay, the first way it may go like this, but sometimes it doesn't go the way you want to plan it. But you get what I mean? Like, are you French? So if I say this, I'm going to get a desired outcome, and most likely I'll get that desired outcome. So I'll be able to use to. So you talk like you're 2 steps ahead, right? And it may sound the crazy thing about it, at first it may look very time intense. It may look like, what are you trying to say? But with time, when you keep doing it, it becomes a free rule for you. It becomes very, very normal. Like, it's just a subconscious thing that goes in here because you've done it so long. And that's what all the things has helped me to. So when I'm saying a statement, I just say it in my head. Like, I just know what I'm going to say for like next 2 steps. So you present yourself in the best way, and that's one of the things that helps you for her to know that, oh, this guy is very funny, this guy is very distant. But you know, obviously you're funny, but it's just the way you present yourself, right? And that's one of the things also that has helped me in terms of like relating, and it could help any of you too. Like, you just know you're 2 steps ahead. You know the next question you want to ask. Does this desired outcome you want? The same way you go for an interview, you know your desired outcome is to get the job. So the same way, you know your desired outcome is to get that feedback you want, and then you plan yourself in a way you can so as to get that outcome, right? And that was one of the things that have helped me. I don't want to take much time, but I'm just giving you like one of the best pointers that have helped me, right? In terms of like relating with girls, in terms of like navigating it, right? And obviously, before I continue, I want you guys to like also drop some comments or some ideas you feel like you want me to talk about, because I've had a lot of experience in that part too, and I'll like anywhere I can help you guys, because I really care about you and everything. So just drop it on the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe too and everything. But yeah, moving on. And also, that's one of the things that I think has helped me also. Like, I already know, like, I'm kind of 2 steps ahead in knowing that okay, this is it, right? So knowing that there's just a level at which you know you've done your best, and it's normal. Sometimes you just know she's not feeling you, honestly, and you just know when you call it quits. Because for me, I think mine is even worse. I won't call it toxic, but just from the slightest, like 2 conversations, if I see I'm doing my best, right, I'm pushing my best and everything, and I'm seeing low effort, I just quit, because I'm very big on high effort babes, and this is going to be under conversation, right? The difference between the high effort babes and the low effort babes. But once I know that, because I've experienced high effort and I know what it's like going on a very smooth ride with a very fast car, and then going on a low ride with a slow car. You know the difference. So I know very high level babes, right? And I know that. So from like 2 conversations and 3 conversations, I know like where her head is at, if she's feeling me, if she's not. So I don't like pushing a lot. Some people are good at pushing. Some people, their skill is they know how to like push. I'm not like that. But with what I've said, I prefer babes that are already showing an interest too, right? And so it kind of helps you present yourself in way better in situations like this, right? Not to fumble on things like that. So you already know from like early on, if she's telling you, if you ask her is your day going on, she's like she tells you a lot about her day, and she's like asking to know about yours, and then you see some babe, how's your day? It's fine. Like, you just know for a fact you're gonna keep pushing. You get what I mean? So for me, like, that's one of the things that I would say has also helped me. I already know from the jump, like 2 conversations and 3 conversations, and where these girls are at. Sometimes they play games though, so sometimes you could push a bit more, but mainly like 4 conversations and I already know where our ideas are, right? And that was also helped me in terms of how I'm presenting myself. And honestly, like in all of this, all I'm trying to say here is that, see, I know a lot of you guys say, I mean, I'm not trying to play any games. I want to be real. See. I think the earlier you accept it, once you start talking to a babe that you like or you show interest, it's kind of a game because it's like I want to present myself in the best way I can, or obviously I want you to like me for me, right? But also, first impression matters, how you present yourself. So it's more like once you talk to someone, it's like a game starting, and then actually finally knowing each other. And there's a lot of guys find it hard to take. They'll be like, no, but the truth is, it's a game. Girls have already been built in the game already. They do it subconsciously. So it's we guys that we actually have to catch up. A lot of you guys don't understand that you actually have to catch up. Girls, it's just in their nature, and they may not say they are playing games, but that's just the way they are. So now you as a guys understanding their game is now you playing the game too, right? And I keep saying it like that. It's like understanding the game, so knowing where their head is at, knowing where all those things are at, kind of puts you in the best position you can. But yeah, I shall not to take much of your time, but honestly, like these are just some few things you could take from this. I don't know what I'll give it as a title, but I just felt like talking about this today because a lot of you guys keep saying I'm not ready to be in that. I'm not going to talk to any of these people. I don't want to be in the game. I want them to like me for me. And I just keep laughing a lot. And I'm not laughing, but it's just lack of not knowing that it's not about that. It's just how you present yourself. Authenticity matters, obviously. So maintaining your authenticity, but presenting yourself in your best form, in the best way you can, would help you. You get what I mean? But yeah, I shall honestly, like, don't forget, guys, to like drop on the comments what other ideas. So in terms of like female nature and understanding, in terms of female nature and understanding how to navigate anything, so don't forget to drop down in the comment section. I'll try and help you guys, also helping everyone in development and everything like that. But yeah, I love you all. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share to anyone who need this. But yeah, guys, it's all love. Peace.